Hey YouTubers, it's Tony with Mayberry Mini Trucks. Today is Saturday, March 4th, 2023, and we have a Mitsubishi mini truck that was recently imported from Japan. And this video is actually for um, California Dan. So this is a very, very windy day, and it's just one of those things where we had a cold front move in, so you're going to hear some wind background noise. I apologize for that. Um, but it's interesting. Um, the business has these different directions, not major directional changes, but one of the minor directional changes that's taken place recently are more people from long distances are interested in purchasing trucks from us. And one of the keys is to making sure that they're satisfied when they get their truck. So obviously that is a bit of a greater challenge. However, as I alluded to in my video yesterday, it's possible, and it's the key is good communication. So this video is part of that effective communication, so that California Dan can watch this video, what should be an intensive examination of. Oh, I'm using a customs term. Oh, let me change that phraseology. Not an intensive examination. I hate intensive examination. That means I'm getting yanked by customs. So a thorough videography of the truck. So that is what we're going to do in response to this greater long distance interest in our mini trucks. So uh, this is stock number MT6795. It's a 4x4, 5-speed with high and low. All Mitsubishis have high and low transfer case. It has 15,005 miles, $9,600, and it has the title. So let's get started. Okay, so starting with the roof, all looks well. You can see a little surface rust right there. That's all that is surface rust, where the rib on the roof had a little rubbing action on the paint. This is a factory dimple here and a factory dimple here. Those are not damaged, those are intentional. And the front of the truck has not a single dent or ding. The bumper looks excellent. I mean, chalky, but in excellent condition. The door has just a scratch. It's not a sheet metal impression. It's just a scrape. So that really doesn't mean anything, in my estimate. This door looks excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So no dents and no dings on the door. The bedside, no dents, no dings on the bedside. Getting really good marks. The plastic looks really nice. That means, I mean, just look at how clear that is. Very nice plastic, extremely nice tailgate. I mean, the tailgate's beautiful. Mitsubishi spring loaded their hinges, which was kind of cool. You know, the engineers at Mitsubishi had a little say so. Sorry about the wind, guys. The bed is phenomenal. It's just got a little water in it and some leaves, but it is magnificent. So this is an exceptional 5-speed 4-wheel drive Mitsubishi. Now, this is just a little scratched. That's all that is. The bedside over on the passenger side does not have a single ding on it. It has a little scratch there. The passenger door does not have a single ding on it. So the exterior gets extremely high marks, ergo high remarks. Now the interior, the passenger seat is beautiful. The driver's seat is beautiful. When I say beautiful, I mean there's nothing not to like about it. The door panel is fantastic. Underneath the door is excellent, just dirt. That's just dirt, is all that is. Let's look under the floor mat. Ah, beautiful. That's what you want to see. Let's look under the bed. Absolutely magnificent. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Now, I have to drive with my coffee in the truck. One thing mini trucks don't have are cup holders. There just is no happy place for the coffee cup. All right, so we're gonna do the old hold it between your legs while you drive stick shift. All right, so we are in two-wheel drive, and we are going to notice the tight turn. Now, when I started it, that catalytic converter light was on, and that's normal. It has to heat up the sensor before the sensor turns off. So nothing untoward there. All right. Okay. So I'm going to try to get the speedometer and the road at the same time so you can get a feel for what's going on. I'm in fifth gear, so I'm going to put it back into fourth to slow me down a little bit going down the hill. This little thing handles great. I know it's got great power because I've already driven it on the way up here. So this thing is remarkable. So I'm kind of letting the cat out of the bag before I actually demonstrate it. It drives great, it runs great, lots of power, and is just a fantastic truck. So that was, I think, 60 miles per hour. It was up to 100, I believe. I didn't really look, but you can kind of feel that. It felt like 60. And it's not a bad feeling. You can go 60 miles per hour and be well within the parameters of what it was designed for. So now we're going to go back up a hill, and it's a pretty good hill up ahead. And that's going to show you, now we're in fourth gear, going 24 miles per hour, which is kind of asking a lot, but it's not asking too much. The trucks are so lightweight, you can get away with that. Now, I wouldn't have done that if I was on the incline, but now that I'm on the incline, I'm already going 40 miles per hour. And I'm in fourth gear, and it's holding the speed, which is good. Actually, it's climbing the speed. It's increasing in speed in fourth gear, going up a very steep hill. So that is exactly what you want to see. That is a sign of good compression. And now we're in third gear. And now we're in fourth. This truck has excellent power. I'm going up a steep hill, and it's climbing speed. So, guys, this runs great. Or actually, I should say California Dan, this runs great. And anybody else that's interested in it, this is one of those situations where we're doing it exclusively, well, primarily for an individual who's expressed interest in the truck. So um, that person will have um, first right of refusal, and then he can watch the video and say, hey, I like it. Let's go with that truck. In that case, it will be sold. And yeah, I went over the attributes of the truck, so you know the price and the year and all that. Um, so yeah, it's a fantastic truck. It runs beautifully and it looks beautiful. Everything about it is beautiful. And the miles, 15,000 original miles, which is crazy. That's what we're known for. And that's what I like, is to get super nice trucks. And so this is your runabout truck to get everything you need done. It gets great gas mileage. It runs magnificently. And you can get by with 87 octane pump gas. That's fine, as long as you use the truck. You have to use the truck because if you let it sit, like for more than 6 weeks, gas turns into some other foreign substance. So if you're going to let it sit at your beach house, um, then you might want to put non-ethanol gas in it or some sort of treatment so that that does not occur. But if you're going to use it on a regular basis, no worries. I think mini trucks do like 93 octane a little bit better. A customer taught me that, and he said, hey, try it out. So I did, and it does seem to be a little happier. Not a lot, but a little bit happier with 93 octane. And non-ethanol is a lot more money and not really necessary unless you're going to let the truck sit. Mayberry Mini Trucks. Our telephone number is 336-777-9957. Our email address is sales@mayberryminitrucks.com, and our website is mayberryminitrucks.com. We have serviced our trucks with full synthetic engine oil, and that's quite a a commitment because we spend a lot more money on the synthetic oil, but I believe it's money well spent. We change the air filter, we change the oil filter, we test drive it. If anything's wrong, we fix it. I'm constantly going to my mechanic, my main super good mechanic. Not that he's better than the others. He's just 70 some years old and he's a former Porsche mechanic and he knows mini trucks. My other mechanics are much younger and they are about to be just as capable as he is. But so I'm always picking up mini trucks from my mechanic, and because there will be something that needs to be fixed. Maybe it doesn't idle properly. We fix that. Perhaps the four-wheel drive doesn't work. Very common. We fix it. And we generally don't ever have that break again. So we have an excellent um, uh, recidivism rate. Uh, we have an excellent track record with our four-wheel drive staying fixed. And if the heat doesn't work, we pull the dashboard and we fix the heat. If the alternator doesn't charge, we fix that. On and on and on. Or if there's some ghost in the machine, which is why they sold it at the auction in Japan. Yes, that happens. We find the ghost in the machine and fix it. And I've got that kind of mechanic. So if you don't have that kind of mechanic where there's something that caused somebody in Japan to sell it, and that's about 30% of the time, or maybe 40%, then you're in trouble. You're in trouble. If you don't have that kind of person who's a diagnoser and repairer, then you're going to have a collection of broken mini trucks. And I am constantly trying to spearhead that and not get a collection of broken mini trucks, although I do have about 30 of them that need repair. I have 270 of them in my inventory, or our inventory. And so it's just a constant application. And that is what we offer. We service what we sell. and we try to get it in good condition before we make it available for sale. So for California Dan, this is a definite thumbs up, and let us know if you're interested, and thank you for watching our video.